Hey guys, Aaron here. Today we're going to be replacing the turn signal switch or multi-function switch in a Ford Ranger. Now if you have a Ford Explorer, a Mazda B Series truck, or a Mercury Mountaineer years 99 through 2003, these procedures and parts will all be the same. Now this particular Ranger is a 1999 with about 226,000 miles, and what's going on is we lost all operation of the turn signals and hazard switch. We don't have any operation through that, and also intermittently the wipers will kind of come on and turn off by themselves, which is kind of strange. So all those circuits run through this turn signal switch. It's actually a fairly common issue. I've also seen some other issues with brake lights. The brake light circuit goes through this switch, and as you can see, here's the hazard switch. A lot of dirt gets in here and contaminates the contacts, so you might have just an issue with your turn signals or just an issue with your hazards, but in this case I actually have both. So before we begin, let's go over the tools and parts we're going to need to get the job done. So we're going to need a T20 Torx driver. You could use just a T20 socket and ratchet. We're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. We're going to need a plastic trim removal tool. You could use a butter knife or any kind of blunt piece of plastic. Works good. Make sure you don't scratch up any plastic. And then of course our new turn signal switch. I'll go ahead and throw a link in the description of where you can purchase it and how much they are. Now the first thing that you're going to want to do is to remove the 3 screws on the bottom part right here, this bottom trim piece. There's one screw right here, there's one right there, and one right here. There's no screw in this hole right here. This is actually an access hole for your lock cylinder. Now that we've removed the screws, what we can do is actually take our trim removal tool and separate the 2 halves. Now if you have a tilt steering wheel, you're just going to have to unscrew a little lever right here, and that'll allow us to remove the lower portion. Once our trim pieces are removed, there's simply just 2 screws that hold our turn signal switch on, one upper and one below. Using our T20, we can remove these screws. Now all I have to do is to remove the connectors. There's 2 connectors on the back of the switch. I like just to take a pick or a flathead screwdriver, and you can get these clips off fairly easy. Now that we have our old switch off, it's pretty much reverse procedure from here. Let's go ahead and install our new switch and put the connectors in. Make sure they snap all the way. You definitely don't want any loose connections. And last thing, go ahead and put your 3 screws in the bottom of the trim piece. And after you have those screws back in, the last thing to do is just check the operation of the turn signal switch. As you can see, They come on just fine, including our hazards. Well, I hope this video has helped you out. If it has, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave something in the comment section. Thanks for watching as always, guys, and I'll see you next time.